Not the success like he had with Living Color, not the success that he has, I'm gonna get your sucker, but he's having some level of success. What were you like in school? Did you like, man, my big brother in Hollywood, later for y'all?
I was cocky. I knew I was gonna make it. Like in high school, especially. Come high school, and I was in performing arts high school.
Okay.
You know, it's funny. Like my brothers was famous by the time I got to high school. Right?
Okay.
They were doing stuff. Hollywood Shuffle came out my freshman year of high school, and I remember because I went to performing arts high school, and my dad, Joe Witness, he was a homophobe. He didn't want me to go to performing arts high school because he was watching Fame.
Yeah, okay.
This nigga thought I was gonna be Leroy. Like he didn't want me wearing tights and I don't know, corn. I don't want you doing that. And he said, you can't go to that school. And my brother Keenan, he was about your size at the time. He said, he's gonna go to that school. He said, he's not going to audition. He said, I'm not gonna let your homophobia stop that little man's dreams. He's gonna go to that audition. And if he gets in, he's gonna go. If not, then you're gonna have to answer to me. And I got into school. And that was the day I realized my dad was a bitch ass nigga. Cause I had a level of confidence, you know. I wouldn't say cockiness. I knew what it was gonna be. I knew my brothers were successful. Hollywood Shuffle. Then I'm gonna get you sucker. We used to wear the I'm gonna get you sucker jacket in school. Right. My friend Omar Epps used to borrow it from me. You know, I remember going to college. I'm in college. I'm at Howard University, and Living Color's on the air. I'm in Living Color's brother at a black university.
All right, Howard University, right over here by me.
Everybody stops what they doing.
Howard University.
Watch that TV, and then when it's done, came out laughing and we talk about it.
Yeah, Howard University is not too far from where I live. Right. But I went to Strayer University, yes.
Right. And those was so much so that the professors sometimes at Howard, this is why I left. There's a lot of stress, you know. They be teaching all these classes and like, you know, let's talk about minstrels and buffoonery. In Living Color, is it a modern day minstrel? You know, put this, is it Marlon? And I'm like, you put me on blast, and I'm in school, and I'm like, then after class, brother want to hand me a script. Here, can you get that to Keenan for me? Oh, you're gonna try to cry in front of the class. Hey, give me a script. You don't get your ass out of here.
That's the why you left? I read your GPA wasn't that up.
No, first, let me take a shot. We gonna talk about some hard questions, you know. Let me get a shot of this. I will tell you, my GPA, I was very smart until I got to college. And it wasn't that I wasn't smart. It's just that I didn't apply myself. My first semester,
yeah, you had to study. You had to get in those books.
In classes.
Deep down in the books.
But I had 3.8 in partying. Right? I could party my ass off. I learned how much to drink, how many hits of the weed before it made me dizzy with the combination. You know what I mean? Who's gonna give me some? Who was it? I remember I brought that grade home, and Keenan was paying for my college. He said, all right, well, you ain't gonna mess up my money. You pay for your own college now. I said, what? I started sweating. I was like, oh shit, I gotta pay for my own college. And so from then on, I pulled in 3.6s because it was my money.
Right.
I wasn't gonna mess that money up.
Yeah.
And the reason why I left wasn't because, first of all, my brother hated the fact that I went to college. They was like, come join the family business. Come join the family business. We have a Living Color on the air. My brother Sean was like, yo, let's do our sketches, let's do this. I was like, I said, no. I said, I love you. But I gotta be me. If I do it y'all way, I can't be me. You know how hard it is to come after Keenan Ivory Wayans, Damon Wayans, Kim Wayans, Sean Wayans, and then Marlon. And the only thing that I had was my own life experience. I had to do my thing differently. So I wanted to go to Howard to learn to be a man outside of my brothers, to be my own. For me, it was like Michael from The Godfather going to the army. I know there's a purpose for why I'm going to do this, but I need to go do this for me. And I remember I wrote my brother Sean like a 10-page letter. And I was so sad because I knew what we were supposed to do, but I knew he thought I was going back for a girl, and I was like, no, I'm going back to getting Marlon. And so I went back, I got a 3.6 GPA, I did some film projects, and I was like, all right. Then I got more money. And people think I was gifted more money. I wasn't. I wasn't even on the list.
Right.
Damon wanted Kadeem Hardison.
Right.
Now, mind you, I'm auditioning for stuff. I'm getting movies and turning them down. I got like 5 movies, turning them down to go back to school. Then that More Money audition came, and Damon was like, look, nigga, I don't want you. I mean, you could work, but I ain't gonna get your hopes up high and have you committing suicide when you don't get this part. He said, I want Kadeem Hardison, but Kadeem, he's doing a different world, and I ain't got different world money. And then, so there's this kid, Claude Brooks. He got little ears, but he looks like me. He got pretzel ears, but he looks like me, and the studio likes him. So if you gonna come in, you better come with that dum-dum. And he said, no, I don't want you to worry about making these white boys laugh. Don't worry about the studio. You worry about making this nigga laugh, because I don't find nothing funny. And I knew what that meant. In order to make Damon laugh, he wrote his words. Damon wanted me to bring the writer out. So I had to sit there and punch up what he wrote. And if you look at my script for More Money, I had all these different notes, never the black, always the red, never the black. I came up with all these improvs. I barely did anything on the script. And when and Omar was on there, Omar Epps, my best friend to this day, came on the audition with me. He's like, you got this. He's like, I don't even know why the fuck I auditioned. He's like, this is yours. I went in that audition, I blazed it. And Dane was like, he never gives you credit. He goes, I said, was it funny? He goes, you made the white boys laugh. And you got the part. And I was like, oh shit. And that's when I left Howard, because I was like, I'm on my way to do what I love to do for a living, and I'm making money doing it. And that's when I was like, fuck your school.